What's going on? So check this out. You tuned in to Life a Healthy Lifestyle 444. Now, we back with another reaction video, you feel me? I got my grape juice in the Adidas cup. You feel me? I mean, hey, it is what it is. I just juiced some grapes, so it tastes so good. I want to show y'all what's on the desk. I got 2 packs of these. Oh yeah. we else we got? We got 2 bananas over here. Burro bananas, not those bananas you get from Walmart and all those other. You feel me? Nah. And we got some. I got a persimmon. I just recently started. I had just got persimmon. I never had a persimmon before, so I wanted to try it, and it tastes really good. And what else I got over here? I just got some organic avocado oil that I don't really use because I don't cook like that. But I got when I had made some mushrooms. But yeah, so keep it a band with you. Let's get it. So basically, I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on. I have a must know, as you can see at the bottom, it says must know knowledge, right? If you look down, it says must know knowledge. It has 234 videos. Now, that's gonna be a lot of videos to react to, but that's just what I'm gonna be doing. It may be some videos that I react to on this channel that may not be on my must know knowledge yet. You know what I'm saying? Just in case I come across a video and I want y'all to really see me react to it, so you know what I'm saying, we both can learn this knowledge together. But I'm on a wave where like I'm reacting to videos that's like podcasts and different types of videos that has knowledge in it so we can learn together. A lot of these videos I already seen, but it's always good to go back and refresh your memory with the videos, just like in school. You know what I'm saying? You had refreshers and stuff like that to where you refresh your memory, so you know what I'm saying, because it's a lot of things that go on in life. You know, it's a lot of different bumps in the road. It's a lot of different things that come into your life that will probably knock you off your pivot, or not your pivot, but off track of what's to be done. So got to get back on it. So yeah, and it's a good thing because I need to get back to watching these videos again. But yeah, so today we're going to be watching one short to introduce the must know knowledge, reaction videos. This is going to introduce it. This is a short living food. It says living foods for living food for living beings, and it's starting off with Dr. Aris Latham, one of my favorite teachers that got me into the Sunfire movement. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dr. Aris Latham. I'm not even saying his name correctly. I think it's Dr. Aris Latham. I think Dr. Aris Latham. I think that's how you say it. But shout out to you, man, because like all praises, like I swear to you, like you got me right, along with other people that's going to be in this. Well, a lot of my other ancestors that are in this must know knowledge that I won't be reacting to today, but it will come eventually. Just be patient. I know you see the hair is popping. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, stop playing. Let's get into it. Well, actually, I'm going to be reacting to one video and one short. So the video is going to be, I'm going to scroll down. The video is going to be, if you look down, it says Aris Latham avoid drinking water for over 40 years. And what he means by water, I'm going to go ahead and say it for the ones that's going to be like, that's going to talk crazy, that speaks before they, learn. What he means by water, there's H2O and there's H3O2. Shout out to Yaki Awaken, because I didn't come up with H3O2 on my own. It was brought to my awareness through him. So shout out to Yaki Awaken. H2O is the regular water that you drink, that you get from rivers, and just regular water. Then you got H3O2, that is structured water that comes from fruits, your vegetables. But I think it's just your fruits. But it may be vegetables too. But yeah, you get it from juicing, or you get it from your fruits. You know what I'm saying? Live structured water. So he hasn't had H2O in 40 years, but he has been drinking H3O2 for over 40 years. Simple. So let's get into the video. Let's go.
Living foods or fresh foods? What we're talking about is just foods that have not been heated, have not been cooked, because once they have been heat processed, then they cannot be legally classified or sold as fresh food. So Tropicana cannot call its orange juice fresh. They may say made from fresh frozen concentrate, but it is not.
But it's not
food.
fresh,
So
no.
Living foods are foods that have not been heat treated.
Facts.
And we're talking specifically about plant foods, fruits, vegetables, herbs, seeds, nuts, sea vegetation, legumes, and these things.
There you go. That was the first short. That is what introduces. Hold on, let me pause this real quick. That was the introduction of the must know knowledge. Now, the first reaction video I ever did was from one, a lady's channel that I watched, or I may call her a goddess, because I know she probably would rather be represented as a goddess than a lady. But I'm gonna say I reacted to her video because I used to watch her back in the day. I say back in the day like I'm, been living for a very, very long time. No. I've been watching her, I've watched her like 2021, 2022. And along with those other people that was alongside of her. So, that's why I reacted to that, just to jump start it. But this right here is going to be, yes, this is it. Should I go ahead and unprivate this? Like you see at the bottom down here, I got private. I should unprivate it so y'all can watch it too, because I put a lot of knowledge in here. I mean, if you look down, you see Dr. Sebi, you see who else? Who is that? 19 Keys. You see a Breatharians in there, Bob Marley, Dr. Bobby Price, Dr. Umar. Who else you got in there? Yaki Awaken. Who else we got in here? We got more. There go Dr. Dr. Sebi's son, Victor Bowman. Who else? We got Young Pharaoh in here. That's a girl when I had TikTok, that's who I used to watch. Also, I don't have TikTok anymore. But yeah, it goes down. List goes down. Oh, Lisa Lopez too. When she was in Honduras. Honduras coming soon. But let's get it. Next video. Well, the last video. The first and last video. Let's get it. Oh yeah. I love this song. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just vibing.
Greetings and welcome to another episode of Nyammings with me, Crystal. Now today you've caught me in Spring Farm, Montego Bay, and I'm here to meet a doctor. It's a very interesting story with this one. His name is Dr. Aris Latham.
Yes, sir.
And for the
My
last
sensei.
40 plus years, not know him eat, not cook. As a matter of fact, he has not had any water as we know it for that.
Now look. I'm sorry, I hate to keep stopping the video, but look at the background. Look at the scenery. Beauty, nature. When you look at the background behind her, all you see is a breath of air. All you see is life, greenery, beauty. That's what you see. You don't see infrastructures. You don't see, cities. You don't see oil fields. You don't see tall buildings. You see nature. Let's get it.
Length of time. So I'm very interested to find out why he lives this way, how he survives, because I cannot conceive of it, but more importantly, what he has to show us on the plate for me to eat today. So we're gonna meet him, and I have some exercise to do, so I'm dressed for the occasion. I'm willing to climb a tree if necessary. So let's find out what he has in store.
Let's get it.
All right, so I see my guest this morning. He's looking very, very strong, right? No, I'm saying all of this to say, Dr. Latham, thank you so much for having us.
Yes,
Thank you for what is
That's my
about to
sensei
be a
right there.
beautiful story told on
He's in his
Yanning.
70s.
72 years old.
70s.
He is
Look at him.
barefoot right now, preparing to climb
Moving around
the
better than a
coconut
lot of our
tree. But my
grandparents.
big question for you really not drink no water for
wheelchair.
40 years?
Living
Don't
water. That's what I'm
Living
going to catch
water.
some right now.
Yeah, get some living water.
I'm going to the coconut spring.
So, what am I gonna eat today? Because a part of your story is that you don't cook food. You don't turn on a stove, put on the fire any meal. Why?
No, but we can't cook with the sun out here. You see, it reach my pot right now. The sun is the only chef on the planet. Cook for everybody, not just for me.
We're
just
gonna
for you,
start off with coconut water because
There you
from
go.
what I
For
understand, that's the
everybody.
first thing you ingest every morning.
Internal shower, just like me just take the external one. We can't
Now
forget.
be it right a morning time then because my first cup is usually a cup of coffee. So
I
let
love
us get
Jamaicans,
up in
man.
the tree. Tell me how I can help you. I can't climb it.
Let us all.
But
That's how you are joining me.
Look at him. 72 years young, man. Climbing a tree. You got our grandparents walking on canes, man.
all right, so 2 here.
Yes.
One for me, one for you. How was that? I mean, that was really hard.
Well, it's yoga. It's a meditation.
It is.
Coconut yoga.
Coconut yoga.
Coconut.
One thing about the coconut, it's a
I
filter.
love coconuts. I
It filters
swear I
the
do.
water.
Bamboo straw.
Bamboo straw. And you
Thank
know,
you. So what you do with the lime and the lemon?
well, that's what we are doing now. We're going to take. So what we're doing? We're doing the internal shower with this here. So, anyway, we pull that out.
Thank God, coconut water is so nice.
So-
It is, isn't it?
We'll put some lime juice. A little lime in your coconut water. So what the lime is
Water.
now
I mess with that.
is the soap for the internal cleanser.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the morning soap. You know, you could do some
It's
Cinco
so
Bible.
much better with the lime,
I
though.
tell you. Doing this now, you allow the body to clean itself out, and then you got to do some fitness.
Okay.
So we're running in the morning,
Bro,
And
getting
you run close to the water's edge. Why?
you run right close to the waters.
listen. Dr. Aris Latham is 72 years young in this video. Look at this. This was 3 years ago. He's still doing this. 72 years young. Running, climbing trees. We got 40-year-olds. No, matter of fact, forget that. We got people in their 20s with knee problems. Now, I understand you got some injuries. Some things happen unexpectedly. You know what I'm saying? And some things are accidents. You may get hit by a car. Some things may happen. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. But we talking about the things that you can fix. And you can fix your diet. You can eat cleaner. You can eat cleaner. Yeah. What's up? What's up, bro? Making a video real quick. Oh. Yes, sir. Where we at? What the? Okay, there we go. Yeah. But yeah, you can eat cleaner. And you can, what was I saying? Forgot. Freak it. Back to the video. You can't eat cleaner though. I forgot what I said. Back to it.
Because you get the nice soft spot.
Subscribe to this channel.
Yeah, the nice soft spot. And also you want your foot in the water to start getting the temperature, getting your body acclimatized to the temperature of the environment.
No, let's swing to that boat and put the camera.
Oh yeah.
Look at him. 72.
Oh, I think I need
No, man, Aris, you fast.
I need a dip now. I need a dip after that.
Mega catch my breath. And you take a dip.
Chrissy, hold on.
Oh yeah. That's what I was saying.
Please.
Okay. All right. There we go. Let me go back. All right. So I was saying you can eat cleaner, and you can eat cleaner and you can exercise, And you also, what's another big thing you can do? Yoga and meditation works too. Because he is literally 72 in this video. 72. And we got people that is literally, and I just said this, but I'm going to say it again. We got literally people in their 20s with knee problems that barely can move around. People in wheelchairs. You know what I'm saying? People walking on crutches. People taking medicine. He's 72 doing this. Off of live foods. Let that sink in.
So far my morning has been off to a beautiful start. The more time spent in nature is the more ease and calm you feel, right? So I wasn't sure that I was gonna enjoy doing all of this coconut water instead of coffee thing, no water.
Oh, no.
You know, lifestyle
Heck
seems
no.
unreasonable and strange. But the more knowledge you get, the more wisdom you get, it's the easier it is to make a good decision.
Yes.
They wash up the inside and wash up the outside.
A mineral bath, that.
72.
Yes.
No
Of
man,
course.
Aris, you're
Inside
good.
and out.
Aris, give me a 2 pack strokes now. All right, so back to the house we go. And what am I going to get now that you have exhausted me for the morning?
Well, I want to boost you with some quick energy.
Quick energy.
Juice.
A juice. All right.
Fruit juice.
Fruit juice. Let's do it.
He's the king of the fruit
Move
juice.
from coconut tree to beach, and now I'm at what
that
looks like
said?
a beautiful.
That said what? Spring Farm, East State, Montego Bay, St. James.
Move from coconut tree to beach, and now I'm at what looks like a beautiful little market.
You know, the sun
Oh, yeah.
cooked the food in the growing process.
Right.
That's the cooking period. So everything here come ready to eat.
Okay.
Well done. So we put some
One thing I can guarantee y'all too. One thing. Every last one of these fruits have a seed or have seeds. Simple. I'm not gonna lie to you.
OTET apples in the blender. See there, good to go. And we're gonna press it. So you need a press bag. So we have a press bag here.
Yep.
Apple Jim, right
You can
there.
grow more after
You
the seeds.
ring it tight. So
Get to
just
grow more and more. And
put
more
the
and more.
pine right in your blender. We'll put some coconut water. Just the coconut water, 10% sugar.
10% sugar.
Less than a minute and it ready. See? So the press bag is
That's
the
his
magic.
press bag. I'm gonna get that
Look at that.
soon.
So I'll grab some cinnamon leaf
That's like a natural
4 of
juice,
them.
like a natural juice.
and you just put it right in your blender. So you just put a look of juice in there. Cinnamon bust up gas.
Okay.
Yeah, it drive a wedge between the starch and the protein, and it keep the sugar moving. So we have put passion fruit juice.
Ooh,
We have
I
2
love passion
cups
fruit.
of orange juice in there. Mix it with a knife or a spoon or something. Get ready.
Now what are we gonna make now?
Well, it's still morning time. So in the morning you just have fruit, juice and whole fruits. Fruit salad, you can just eat your jackfruit. Put some wild berries right in there. Because it's all about gourmet when it comes to sun-fired food. So we're gonna take the pawpaw and we're gonna dice it up to put it in our fruit salad. So we save some of that peeled pine and we dice up some.
Take a look at his plate, y'all. Take a look, and I'm pausing it. This makes the video so much better because I'm actually giving y'all my insight on the video. I would let it just play through. I'm sorry for pausing so much, but listen. First of all, look at his plate. A lot of people look at that plate and be like, I can't get full off of that. How can I get full off of that? It's not about getting full. It's about getting energy for the day. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I love feeling like some people might not like feeling light as a feather. I like feeling light as a feather. You feel what I'm saying? I don't like too much food sitting in my core area, my gut. You know what I'm saying? It makes it hard for you to think. It makes it hard for you to be in your surroundings. You got anxiety. You don't know what to do. You can't think rationally. Somebody may come up to you and say something to you and you may get an attitude, but it literally was no reason to get an attitude. It was a simple question. It's because your gut. It's not even just always your brain. You think it's always in your head. It's in your gut too. Your gut is your first brain. If you constantly putting bad food into you, processed food, heavy starches, dairy, and even meats, and you keep clogging up your gut, it's gonna be hard for you to think. Your gut is your first mind, your first brain. Seriously, you gotta take it serious. Look at his plate, though. Look at his plate. Telling you.
Add it right in here. We're gonna add a few of our apples. And
Okay.
here we go with our OTET apples. And
This
we're
is
gonna
real
put
nutrition. This is
our
what kids in
sliced
school need to be eating.
mangoes, Barbados cherries,
Not canned fruit.
fresh
I'm on
coconut
y'all
cream,
ass.
Okay.
juice from our own native coconut. There's no water involved. This is the creme de la creme.
How do you use the cream on this? Do you just drizzle it on?
Yeah, you don't drizzle it, you pour it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you pour it. Look at that meal. That's a meal. A lot of people, that's a snack. No, that's a meal. That's a meal.
So we drink first.
Nothing but
We
fruits.
drink toast right to the eyes, always. Yes, we toast to each
Okay.
other, not the glass. All right. So,
To the eyes. That's a soul connection.
Nice and tangy.
yes.
The passion fruit, of course,
The passion.
is really the overriding sensation here. It's a very light hint of sweetness. So people who would have been worried about the amount of pineapples that went in there, because by themselves those pineapples were pretty sweet.
Yes.
But you've balanced
But
the flavors by adding your tart to the sweet.
That's
So
correct.
The passion fruit is really rising to the top of it here. So
That's
is
right.
it best to finish this completely and then eat that?
Yes, we should never drink and eat at the same time.
Why?
Because
Got
what
you.
you're going to do, you're going to soak up the fruits with the juice.
With the juice.
And your body don't have to go back and wring it out. The way we wring it out in the clot, the body going to wring it out. So you don't want to overwork the digestive system.
Okay.
The juice gets absorbed into the intestinal tract within 5 minutes. So let it go in, make it move on, and that way the body can utilize the energy that it can generate from the juice right away. Otherwise, this is going to hold the juice back.
Now it's time for our fruits, and there's no
Yes.
special way to do it.
Well,
You
no,
just
we're going to
scoop
dip it
up.
out. Just scoop it out, just so. So bring your plate, bring your plate. You may have your right here. See it there.
Go.
Yes.
I know that's gonna be so good, bro.
It's creamy and nice, eh?
That's
Yo, it's one way to handle this fear that people have that natural food is boring. Is to
Imagine.
use it to make its own sauces,
make it, yeah,
gravies,
facts.
and flavors. So I love that this cream is going over fruit, which has never happened for me unless you're using yogurt.
This is roughage. This is sweeping out, mopping out, scrubbing out, scraping out, and you're getting ready for lunch and dinner.
So breakfast is the most important. Use it as an opportunity to eliminate whatever toxins might be inside. We're gonna
Real
go for a
talk.
break. When we come back, we move into live food number 2. I don't know what that meal is going to be, but I will allow myself to be surprised because so far the surprises have been pleasant. Nyaming soon come back.
Y'all want to see something real quick? Now we're gonna take a little break real quick. Now y'all see, all right, so boom, that was a break. Check this out. This is how serious this is. I would never lie to y'all. Look, this is how serious this is. Now look, hands right here. Now watch this. I'm about to reach for my phone, right? Boom, very fast. No changing, no nothing. Look what's on my home screen. Let me make sure there's nothing. All right. You see my home screen? Who is that? Now look, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't even, like, personally, in person, I don't even know him from a can of paint. I never met him ever. Not many people can make it to my home screen. Look at that. That's Yaki with fruits. Every time I unlock my phone, this is what I see. Every single day. When I unlock my phone, this is what I see. Like, this is serious. I even have pictures. I even have a big picture above my board. Above my whiteboard. Dr. Sebi. This is serious. This is serious. This is serious. This is serious. I really show gratitude. I really do show gratitude. You can see it in my eyes. Like, it's life in my eyes. Like, I'm happy for real, man. I appreciate my ancestors, my elders, all that. See, I was the one. I'm going to go ahead and say this real quick, too. I am especially when I was growing up with my grandparents, I didn't say they favored me or they put me above any other of their grandkids, but I definitely never got a whooping from none of my grandparents. And it wasn't because I was trying to be the nice kid. No, I genuinely was nice. I genuinely was not perfect, but I definitely was nice. I had my flaws too. I did things at times. It was times I got yelled at, like, go sit your ass down, like, you know what I'm saying? But I take out the trash. I'm quick to go help my grandparents clean. I'm quick to go cut the grass. I'm quick to take you know what I'm saying? And yes ma'am, no ma'am, smile on my face, you know what I'm saying? Cousins may be over there doing some mischievous stuff, like, you know, throwing rocks at each other or fighting. I'm walking away. I'm going in the house where the grandparents at. They cooking food. I'm in there talking to them, having a conversation. Cousins just got in trouble. They coming in the house crying. Everybody on punishment. I'm the only one not. I always been doing this since I was younger. So I always been respecting my elders, for real. I was the only one out of all the grandkids that listened to my grandparents, that listened to everything they had to say, all the life lessons. Everybody was walking around laughing at them, and not everybody, but a few of them was walking around laughing at them. What are you talking about, Grandpa? You're not making no sense. I'm sitting there paying attention. Simple. I always been this way. Simple. Back to the video.
Welcome back to Nyamings, and thank you for staying with us. We are still here in Spring Farm, Montego Bay, with our bossy chef or italist, Aris Latham. Now, he has doubled up on the professional hands in the kitchen. Now, tell me who we have here.
Yes, we have Chef Neil.
Chef Neil.
Straight from Mandeville.
So you... Chef Neil. Mandeville, the thing there, of course.
That's my boy.
After introducing me to a breaking of the fast with fruits, what will you have me eat now?
Well, we're gonna bone up on the protein.
Okay.
So the main feature of this segment is the protein.
Not protein
lunch
and
meal.
Oh, so you're doing two
Not
things.
protein.
We're doing two
So
things.
you're giving me a salad with the
Okay.
nut meat.
Yes, with the
Okay.
nut meat
Soursop
and the soursop sit. Then for dinner, we're coming with the ackee.
Okay.
I've
and
never
what you do
had
with it?
sour
So
It's
we're
coming
gonna
soon.
rumble with the ackee. We're gonna start off with the crown on the shake. The sea moss. So we soak it dry. We soak it 8 hours, and then it's ready to go.
Ready to go.
So we're putting a half a cup of soaked
Always
sea
soak
moss,
your sea moss.
into the blender.
Always.
We're putting
And
2
spring
cups
water.
of coconut water. Let me blend that down, Neil. We're gonna blend it down smooth.
My boy Neil.
So we're gonna put 1/4 of a
Rasta.
teaspoon nutmeg. Let's put 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
Abstract, okay. I love some vanilla. Hold on, y'all.
We're gonna put
Hold on.
1 cup of cane juice.
Hold on real quick.
So we have a cup and a half of raw cashew seed going in the
Stop
blender.
playing
This,
with me.
this was soaked
Yeah, stop playing with
for
me.
12 hours. You soak
Vanilla
all
abstract.
your seeds, all
Not
your
abstract,
nuts,
but
all your
oil,
grains,
essential
all
oil.
your
I say
beans
abstract.
before you use them. Remove the enzyme inhibitors so that the digestive enzymes in the seeds are active and ready to break it down. I'm gonna fillet our soursop. I'm gonna cut slices off, and Neil is gonna go ahead and add our soursop. Now we're done with the juice. We gotta move on and make our nut meat. So we have 1 teaspoon of the dry sage. So let's put this down in the bottom. Let's open up the blender, Neil, and that go in with the other rest of the sweet pepper and the celery. We're gonna put our onion in there as well. This are going right there, a half of an onion. And we're gonna put some black salt, Kala Namak from India. So we're putting 1 teaspoon of black salt, the only salt we recommend. So we put in our rosemary herb, 1 tablespoon rosemary, bust the top,
What's the top?
and we're gonna put 2 cups of soaked almonds.
Always soak them. Always soak them. Always soak your almonds too, and walnuts.
We're gonna add our beet. So we just fuse it in together with the spatula.
Before you
And
eat
here it is. So this is a rich nut meat that we blend up with a
No
high-powered
meat.
blender.
Just straight fruits.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna go
Look at this.
ahead and just shape it.
This dude is so
Next
genius.
now, green bush style, a bush salad. We're gonna do a zucchini pasta. So we're gonna switch that around and we're gonna go ahead and make cucumber ribbon. So we just plug the seed. So this is the big key to enjoying grass food. You have to chop very, very fine. We have the cilantro, the spinach, kale, fennel, the scallion. We have the parsley.
Now he's throwing
Now we have
vegetables in there now.
some olives.
Greens.
We chop these things them to a nice small size. So we get
Olives. Oh, I love me
our
some
pear, because the pear
avocado.
is the lubrication for this particular dish. The fat in the pear is the fat that we're using it for. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna toss this up.
Toss the
So
salad.
we have the nori seaweed. This is the one them put to make the sushi and wrap it up. But we have two of them sheet. We're just going to tear them sheet up just so. Then
Seaweed.
we put it in a dry blender and flake it down. Fine. So we put the flake seaweed. So lots of minerals. You need to eat seaweed every day. It helps counteract the effects of radiation, cell phone
just
and
had
TV
seaweed
and
the
all
other
them
day.
things, computer.
But I had
The
sea salt on
iodine
mine, though.
in the seaweed, the trace minerals in the seaweed is what we are looking for. So we do that, and then
I need to get my
just a
seaweed
little
from the
olive
sea
oil, just
myself.
to grease it a little bit. And this is where our green bush come to its
This looks
final
so good.
fruition, ready to be served with our nut meat and or cashew shake with coconut water. Food itself is a fuel. It's nothing but a fuel. It's
Nothing
a fuel for us to generate, you know, our life essential energies from. There's many medical educational institutions that are sharing today the fact that human beings do not need animal food consumption in order to live an optimal life.
Okay, Aris, so where are we now? Just list out all the things that we've been able to do so far.
Well, look, we do the sour salt
Like you gotta use the bathroom.
cashew shake, and that's ready. Also, we did
They
the
might be satisfied.
almond beet meat.
Okay.
Yes, and it look like a bully beef business still, you know. But so it reminisce, and then of course the green life salad, the green bush.
Okay.
Yes,
Where did you learn this hand?
from my heart.
Wow.
But just, you know, hanging out with my grandmother and my mother in the kitchen, helping Granny to grate the coconut and wash the dishes. So
Wow.
we just, you know, keep
pick
my
up
eye
on-
on her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we're going to share some more in-depth information with you about Aris Latham. So my question is, what you know about Dr. Latham? Take a look at her future.
Library.
The 2012 second edition
Attention.
of Oxford's Encyclopedia of Food and Drink in America acclaims the raw food movement owes much to Dr. Aris Latham. He is considered one of the fathers of gourmet, ethical raw food cuisine in America. He debuted his raw food creations in 1979 when he started Sun-Fired Foods, a live food company in Harlem, New York. Dr. Latham was born in Gatun, Panama, in the Canal Zone. He is a direct descendant of an African Caribbean family of culinary griots who has become a world-renowned crusader in the area of wholesome foods. His culinary interests have been shared with many people across the globe. For Dr. Latham, the perfect day starts with a drink of fresh coconut water infused with lime juice and then an hour's exercise in the sun. This, he claims, helps to cleanse the body of built-up toxins. He has been a strict vegetarian for almost 50 years, and it seems to be paying dividend as he has not been sick since starting this journey. He feels strongly
I'm
that
on year
those
one.
who suffer from
Almost
chronic
year.
ailments
Year one.
do so because of a lack of food knowledge and discipline about what they should eat and what they should not. He cautions the world and suggests from here onwards that mankind should let their health become their wealth.
Let their health become their wealth. Not money.
Is a big chef, you know. Very, very, very important, right? So far he's impressed me with what he's able to do with the live food. I'm looking forward to tasting these final dishes that he has prepared and will complete when we come back from this break. So don't move. Nyamming soon come back.
Oh, that's it? That was it?
Check this out. I'm
Yep.
going to show you how I...
All right, y'all. That's going to wrap that one up. Check this out. Now, that was a very interesting video. The summary of what I learned from that, from what I learned, and I would like for y'all to leave in the comments. Just tell me one thing you learned. You don't have to tell me everything. Just tell me at least one thing you learned. One thing I learned from that, again, after watching that video probably at least 3 times, because I learned from that video every single time, not gonna lie to you. The biggest thing I learned is discipline this time, because the first 2 times that I watched it, I was watching it as a, being like my eyes being open. Like my first time ever watching that video, my eyes was open because I couldn't, I ain't gonna say I couldn't believe, but I was just like starstruck because I was like, he really hasn't drinking water in 40 years until I learned more about what he meant by water, and until I watched the video more. Then the second time I watched it, I was on my journey, so that was more of the motivation factor. You feel what I'm saying? So that was more of the, I had to watch it again to keep my motivation up, because I don't have nobody next to me, you know what I'm saying, over my shoulder telling me, oh, you need to do this, or no, put that down, don't eat that, don't, stay away from that, don't do that, stuff like that. I have to make these decisions myself. So the second time I watched it was more like the motivation factor. But the third time, this was the third time, I ain't gonna lie, it's the discipline. And now I noticed that it's the discipline, because it's like me watching this video, this knowledge, this ancient knowledge, makes me more and more just want to continue to just doing the right thing and just eating healthy, you know what I'm saying? And like majority of the time, if you you learn, whoever you're learning from, that's our teacher, right? That's a teacher. He's a healer. He's a teacher. So with him teaching us this, I would rather learn from someone that's on their shit and disciplined than learn somebody just talking. You may have the knowledge, that's fine. And you may look at it as me being judgmental, but it's not really me being judgmental, because if I have a teacher, or let's first say this, you have Dr. Aris Latham right here, and then you have a regular doctor. This is your doctor that you go to the university doctors or whatever. These are the doctors, the regular doctors, the pharmaceutical doctors. And this is Dr. Aris Latham. Most of the time when you look at your doctors, they look, a lot of them, not all of them, because I'm not bashing no doctors, but a lot of them are out of shape, and they probably look, they probably don't take their health as serious as they should. And I can't learn from that. I need, whoever I'm learning from needs to be the exact, or at least almost the exact, or equivalent to the exact version of the person that you're trying to shape me into. Dr. Aris Latham is that person. Dr. Sebi, Yaki Awaken, Dr. Bobby Price, even 19 Keys, like these guys, and you know what I'm saying, Queen Afua, I think that's her name. I think her name is Queen Afua. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Like these people that I learned from, you know what I'm saying, with this hand, these are the people that I would rather listen to, because, you know what I'm saying, they're actually doing it. Regardless if they have, you know, we all have flaws. So if they slipped up, if somebody slips up, that's fine. But I would rather listen to this person. Not even just listen, learn from this person than the pharmaceutical doctors that literally you'll probably catch them doing something. You'll probably catch them, not even just catch them, but you know for sure that, and then you know for sure that there's some deception going on. Like, they've been to these schools, they've been to the university, they know that the pharmaceutical drugs that they're selling, they know that that stuff does not heal. And you still, and I understand you trying to get your money and get your paycheck or whatever. You trying to get your money. You gotta live, right? You gotta live, right? But it's like, I just can't work in them type of jobs where you literally have to lie for a living. And not even just, the lie is not just no small lie. This is a detrimental lie. Like, these drugs are killing people. Do you understand that? These drugs are killing people. So I say that to say this. I had one job before where I was a sample. I was serving samples, right? But the samples were actually, they said organic. They said plant-based. On the paper that I had to read from to the customers, you know what I'm saying? Because they'll come to me and they ask me, what's this product? All I had to say is that it's plant-based, it's vegan, it has 0 sugar. Once I start saying these things, they fall for it instantly, because that's the lifestyle they're trying to go into. But they don't really, from this video right here, this literally shows you that forget what those stores are talking about. They can put anything on the packaging, vegan, plant-based, whatever, those organic, they can put all that stuff on the packaging, but that does not make it vegan, organic, plant-based, raw, alkaline. It doesn't. The most alkaline form, the most raw form that you can get your fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds from is from source, from nature. Not from process to process to process to truck to this hand to this hand to this store, to be sitting in the store for months at a time, and they continue to keep adding labels and putting labels, not throwing the food away or not getting rid of it, just taking the labels, either peeling it off or putting another label over it, and just keep on sitting it on the shelf and on the shelf and on the shelf. And then when it's done, they get rid of it and they probably reuse it somewhere else. It's a lot of stuff that's very, very evil, and these tactics are very, very evil. So just be careful. The best way that you can literally get your food is either, these are the 2 ways that I would say. It's either from the ground, from the tree, from the bush, from the vine to hand, or from farm, no, from source to farmer to you directly. And then from farm to farmer to farmer's market to you. Those are the 3 options. Anything after that, out the window. Simple. So it's your boy Life of Healthy Lifestyle 444. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go ahead and conclude this video. Y'all stay tuned for more. I got more on the way. I may even make another one later. You feel what I'm saying? I just got to go do some things today. But yeah, so that's Dr. Aris Latham. Y'all go do y'all research on them. You know what I'm saying? Go learn from them, just like I am. That's why I'm bringing them. I'm putting this video out there just for people that don't really know much about them to go learn. It's free game everywhere. It's knowledge everywhere. Just you gotta be willing and disciplined to learn it. So yeah, shout out to Dr. Aris Latham. I love you. Rest in peace, Dr. Sebi, and I'm out. Peace.